Hey, good morning everybody. This is my 8th video of my 30, and really don't know what I'm going to talk about, but got some Pink Floyd going on in the background. I'll probably think of something. Oh, one thing I did this morning, I went to the doctor. I went to see my heart doctor. I don't know, a lot of you know I've had a couple heart attacks, and I've got 3 stents in my chest. So let me turn this down a little bit. It might be too loud in the background. But anyway, I went to him, and I've been dealing with some other issues rather than my heart's fine. He checked me out, and he said my heart was all sounded real good, and I've had these stents now for 10 years, so he said basically my heart was fine. He said, anything else going on? And I kind of started telling him about some things going on. I've been kind of dealing with some things in my life, and within the house here, and it's my stepkids, you know, and I got myself to where it's just really bugging me, and without not going too deep into it, I don't like to put too much personal stuff out there, but I've been dealing a little bit with depression, and my heart doctor is a great guy. He's the type of guy, he'll come in and unlike some doctors, my regular family doctor comes in and gives you your 10 minutes of fame and she's out of there regardless of what's going on. But this doctor here I go to, he pulls up a chair and he sits down. He says, what's going on? And you can talk to him openly, and so he gave me some recommendations. Like he said, I'm not a psychiatrist, or he says my expertise is not this or that, but he said if I could, I'd give you some advice. And I said, well, yeah, that's fine. I asked him about this certain doctor that I had thought about going to see, and or this certain place that I had found on the web. It's over in Cincinnati by University Hospital in Cincinnati, and he told me, he said, nice. He says I wouldn't go there because it's a research center, and he said you don't want to get mixed up in some research for trial drugs and stuff like that. And I said, oh no, I don't want to do that. So anyway, he said basically what he was saying was he didn't think I needed any doctor. He says what you need to do is get out of the house more, which, you know, I probably don't get out enough. You know, I'm free to go anywhere I want all day long, but I mean, let's face it, how many times can you go to Walmart? How many times can you go to Lowe's? How many times can you go to the mall and walk around? And you know, that gets old. And I mean, I've been in Walmart so long. You could put a blindfold on me, and I could find stuff in Walmart. But anyway, he suggested I get out of the house and do some things, and so I'm going to check into volunteering somewhere and do some volunteer work. And as far as the kids go, you know, he more or less told me, and I kind of been thinking this way. You know, they're not my kids. You know, they're not my responsibility, and I know that's probably not the way to look at it, because I married a woman with 2 kids, and when I married her, I married the entire package. But he said, you know what? He said they're teenagers. He said, do they get in a lot of trouble? And I said, no, they don't get any trouble, and they're good students. They really are. They're excellent students. And I said, I just got issues with them at home, with some things that they don't do here that I think they should. And he more or less told me, he says, you know, let their mother deal with them. He said, you take care of yourself. And you know what? I suppose he's right. You know, I'll probably get some disagreements from people out there that, you know, that have kids and or have a step family. You know, regardless if I'm the stepdad or not, I used to think I should play a role in their lives, but I should to a degree. But then to another degree, he's right. You know, the old saying: you get between the mother and her cubs, you're gonna get bit by the mother, and I've done that recently. I've got right in the middle of the mother and the cubs, and it's turned out bad. So maybe I should just sit back and I'll just sit back and you know, if they get in any serious trouble, you know, step in and offer my 2 cents. But for the most part, he said, you know, Gary, he said, you need to take care of yourself. He says, you got 3 heart stents. You can't put all this stress on you. And he says, depression is not good on your heart. And he says, get out and volunteer, you know, go find something to do. Doesn't have to be all day, but go find something to do a few hours a day. And which I do. I take my dog out, and don't do it every day, but I take the dog out for walks and that. And he said the rest of the stuff, he says, let it fall in place. He says, it'll be fine. So I thought it was pretty good advice. So anyway, this is my it's just a straight up vlog. I just felt like turning the camera on, and even though I am going to count it as number 8 in my 30, it's just a straight up vlog. You know, that's about it. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a nice day where you live. I know where I live, it's pretty nippy out right now. And we have a weather advisory in effect for tomorrow and tomorrow night. No snow or nothing, but it's supposed to rain extremely hard this afternoon. And then there's a front moving in from the northwest, that's bringing extremely high winds. So some of you that live up in northwest of me, I'm in Cincinnati or near Cincinnati. Some of you that live northwest of me are probably going to get it before me, but we're supposed to have sustained winds of 35, 40 mile an hour with gusts to 55. So I'm glad tomorrow's not garbage day. Garbage cans be all over the place. So anyway, hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.